Change, it's coming. Change, it's here.
Believe you were born to win. It's your right to win. Claim it, frame it, 'cause you were.
Change, it's constant. It is the only constant in business. And as a leader, it is your job to successfully lead your team through uncertainty. Change is something that we all have to embrace, and it's something that is happening at a faster rate than I've ever seen in my professional career. Be clear that your team does not always need all the answers. They don't have to have 100% certainty, but they must have a leader that can lead them through uncertainty. Someone told me a couple of decades ago that it's not that people don't like change, they fear uncertainty. So when they don't know what's going to happen and they don't have a leader that can lead them through, that's when you start impairing a team's and an organization's ability to be productive. You now will create stagnation and paralysis that will ultimately hurt your organization's performance. So, in the environment that we're in now, there's a lot of uncertainty. There is a lot of change. But what you can do as a leader is to number one, be articulate about your strategy, be thoughtful about the things that might cause you to pivot with respect to your strategy. Be thoughtful about the resources that you're going to need. Play the what if game with respect to your strategy. What if this happens? What if that happens? Then what might we do? What might we need to do? Will we be able to prosecute the strategy? Having those kinds of conversations with your entire team so that everybody's fingerprints can be on the blueprint is extremely powerful. The second thing that you need to do in an uncertain environment to lead your team through that uncertainty is to be visible. When your team can see you either virtually or physically, then that creates a measure of stability because you're there. They feel like they can put their hands on you physically or virtually in order to get an answer, to understand, to also have a feeling of calm. Remember, as a leader, your team gets their energy from you. So when you intentionally show up every day to play, when you intentionally show up and say, yeah, we don't know what's going on, but I do know this, and this is what we're going to focus on today, they will follow suit. They get their energy from you. So you must show up ready to play. The third thing is that you must be transparent in an uncertain environment. And I don't know is a perfectly legitimate answer. You can always say, as a leader, I know these five things, I don't know these two, but because I know these five, we're going to move in this direction until otherwise notified. If we get new data, new information, then maybe we will alter our course, our strategy, or maybe we will pivot. But until then, we're going to go in this direction. Being decisive in the face of incomplete or uncertain information is important to move your team forward, even in uncertain environments. Remember, the certainty is not a necessity for your team, but a leader who can drive and move them forward amidst an environment of uncertainty is a critical element. Go get them, leaders.
You're born to